Hey guys, it's Tim and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited, as tonight was the Superstar Shakeup on Monday Night Raw. We saw a number of WWE superstars move over to Raw, 16 WWE superstars in total actually. Some were very big surprises, some were who we expected, maybe not for the exact reason we expected, and some were just like, oh, they're on Raw now? So let's run down exactly who all got moved to Monday Night Raw. And first off, we've got The Miz. So Raw kicked off with Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon, as Shane McMahon did his whole "call me the best in the world" bit, for The Miz actually came down and attacked Shane McMahon from behind. The two brawled and Miz got thrown into the crowd. Miz grabbed a steel chair, got the best of Shane McMahon before Shane ran off, and The Miz was actually bleeding from the left side of his head. Next up, we did learn that Aleister Black will be staying on Monday Night Raw. Aleister Black teamed with Ricochet tonight on Monday Night Raw in an 8-man tag team match, so it looks like, according to WWE.com, both of those men will be staying on Monday Night Raw. And another new tag team to the main roster that was in this 8-man tag, the Viking Experience. Yes, Eric and Ivar. WWE has moved the former War Raiders, still current NXT Tag Team Champions, to Monday Night Raw, and they changed their names, but not just their personal names, but their tag team name as well. The tag team, like I said, is now called the Viking Experience. Hanson is now called Ivar, with Rowe now going by the name Eric. Think about that for a second. Rowe is now Eric Rowe. Kind of funny there. Probably nothing to it, but hey, Eric, Ivar, now on Monday Night Raw. I don't understand why the hell they changed their name. Honestly, this sounds like some amusement park ride, the Viking Experience. So, dumb as hell, but hey, at least we got a great tag team on Monday Night Raw. Next up, we got a video package for Cedric Alexander. WWE said that every brand, including 205 Live, is included in the Superstar Shakeup, and they pushed Cedric Alexander coming to Raw as big as Ali going over to SmackDown Live. Now, before Ali got hurt, he was in line for a pretty good push on SmackDown. So next up, we did get Andrade and Zelina Vega. Actually, let me circle back for a second. When I said 16 superstars moved to Raw, technically 17. I didn't count Zelina. Andrade and Zelina did come to Raw tonight, with Andrade taking on and defeating the current WWE Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor. I don't know exactly where this is going to lead to. Most likely, Andrade challenging Finn for the Intercontinental Championship. And here's the good and the bad. I would love to see Andrade win that title, but I would hate to see Finn lose it so quickly, because he lost it quickly the last time he won it. So, it's like, you win if you do if you don't, or however that phrase actually goes. Next up in the Superstar Shakeup, moving over to Raw, is Rey Mysterio, master of the 619, or as he likes to call himself now, the greatest mask of all time, interrupted Elias, because that's the new thing. A legend or a big-time superstar from the past interrupts Elias. Well, as he was interrupting Elias, another confirmed new Raw superstar, Lars Sullivan, actually came down and took out Rey Mysterio, so Lars has officially been placed on Monday Night Raw. Next up, we did learn that the Usos have moved to Monday Night Raw. Now, the interesting thing here is, before the match, Gable and Rude cut a promo, and before they even started their promo, accidentally, the graphic at the bottom of the screen flashed the Usos. So we knew the Usos were coming out in this match. The Usos did take on and defeat former Raw Tag Team Champions Gable and Rude in what I thought was a pretty good match. And tying in the Usos, we also got Jimmy Uso's wife, Naomi, now on Monday Night Raw. They did a deal where the Iconics wanted to take on Bayley and Sasha Banks, but Bayley couldn't find out where Sasha Banks was, but instead, Bayley found herself another partner, yes, in Naomi. So Naomi and Bayley did actually go on to defeat the Women's Tag Team Champions, and that was a theme tonight. champions, almost every champion, did lose on Raw. Going forward, the next superstar we did learn that was moved to Monday Night Raw was Eric Young. But we didn't see Eric Young on Raw, nor did we get a video package. We just got a graphic that said all these superstars have moved to Raw, and at the very tail end of it, it was, oh, hey, yeah, there's Eric Young. So that gives me a lot of faith that he's actually going to be used on Raw. Next up, we did learn that Lacey Evans has officially been placed on Monday Night Raw. Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch was in the ring before being interrupted by Natalya. Natalya stated that she wanted to challenge Becky for the title, the Raw Women's Championship that is. Lacey Evans then came out and said, "Oh no, Natty, Stephanie McMahon told me that you and I are going to have a match and the winner will be the #1 contender, and in the end, Lacey Evans hit that woman's right, knocked out Natalya, pinned her 1, 2, 3. Lacey Evans is now #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship." Going forward with 2 names left, we've got EC3. EC3 came out, and Corey Graves on commentary stated that EC3 has demanded competition. Well, he really didn't get competition when Braun Strowman came out and chokeslammed him off of the stage. And finally, in the main event segment, we learned that the phenomenal AJ Styles has moved over to Monday Night Raw. Now, they were teasing all night that Roman Reigns and Universal Champion Seth Rollins would be taking on the team of Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre with a mystery partner, somebody new to Raw from SmackDown Live, and yes, that was the phenomenal AJ Styles. This was a move that WWE actually wanted to do 2 years ago. Vince McMahon was all ready to move AJ to Monday Night Raw, and then instead moved Bray Wyatt to Monday Night Raw. So with that, those are the 17, I recounted, the 17 WWE superstars that moved over to Raw from either NXT or SmackDown Live. We don't know if exactly the same number will move over to SmackDown Live tomorrow. Tomorrow night SmackDown Live does come from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, the same place that Monday Night Raw was tonight, and we'll give it all to you again. We'll let you know who moves from Raw and NXT to the blue brand SmackDown Live. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on all these superstars moving over in the Superstar Shakeup and who you still think could move over to SmackDown tomorrow night. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.